Alright, and I think we're live. Okay, so I am your edgelord of a host, Mediocrity 4. We're starting early today. I had a plan like all set out. Stupid ad on my phone. This is how I'm actually going to be keeping track of the stream, just as I always do. Once we actually start playing the game. Okay, so here's the thing. I scheduled the stream for 3 o'clock, which is still half an hour away, because the video was going to come out at 4 o'clock on the site. And I was going to give my general thoughts, what I expected, what I wanted, what I dreaded, talk about the first part of Deus Ex Human Revolution and stuff. Kill time for that first hour. And I had that all planned out, and then just a few minutes ago, people are trying to show me the trailer. Derek Bell just asked, am I late? No, I'm early, is the thing, because the short dropped 2 whole hours early. And I've been resisting, actually, like, watching it. So, I'm actually going to click onto that. First, I'm going to resize some stuff. I'm going to make me bigger. I'm going to make this smaller. Put it on top. I'm going to cover up the mess of my room by sticking it in kind of that space there. Fix my camera. This is the first time I've been on camera since recording the Spider-Man video. Before that, you'd have to go all the way back to like one of the earlier podcasts from months ago. There we go. Right there works. And so, without further ado, okay, what I expect. I've actually already had this trailer described to me because of people on the Discord were at RTX. They've talked about it. They've done stuff. There was that, I think it was a Tumblr post that described the entire thing. And I've also seen like little bits and pieces of it. I saw the Facebook leak that was floating around the internet for a while. I don't know if it's still there. So I've seen like probably a minute's worth of this trailer. And from what I heard, like, it's Adam's backstory. Hopefully, there's no right way to do Adam anymore. They already messed it up. He could come in, I've made this opinion on Twitter and stuff, but he could come in swinging like a badass, and it would only be an overcorrection for how terrible he was treated in Volume 5. I'm gonna check. Yep, everything's still going good. 30. It feels like it's been a lot longer than just 4 minutes. Gonna check the. Okay, yep. Everything is all good still. And go full screen. Illuminati confirmed.
All right. And you said no cameras?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there aren't.
Pretty sure. You work here.
I work in labor. I'm not even allowed near processing.
This doesn't feel right.
Maybe we should just leave.
No. It's time we stood up for ourselves.
Adam.
Our kind's been beaten, murdered, treated like dogs.
That walk cycle.
Taking this dust is only illegal in the eyes of the same people that call us animals.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, what's with the custom mask? Kind of makes you look like a Grim.
We may not want them to know who we are, but we should make sure they never forget what we looked like.
Which is why we cover our
Now.
faces with masks.
It's time we got what we deserved.
Ah, nice to see they're still using that same set from the Yang and Bandit fight.
Please, we're just trying to pass through.
Well, you animals passed through the wrong town.
Seriously, when they're shooting at you, that's kind of Gear is an idiot. I mean, he forgot about the breach from Volume 2, so. Choreography seems pretty good. And I'm not hating the song. As much as I hate Adam, I've always loved his weapon and how it can do that. Blade beam. Ooh, blood. Oh wow. That's a lot of blood.
You're all freaks!
You're the
That
one who was shooting at them.
necessary. This is the very reason they think they can treat.
Kira! He saved your life. He's a hero.
That dirt face. Where's Blake at in all this?
Blake, I'm sorry.
Ah.
I told you it was an accident.
Why did I
Was
open my
it?
mouth?
This wasn't the first time humans have died on missions you led. How many more accidents are there going to be?
I don't know. I'm out there fighting for us, and when you fight, people get hurt. What, do you want me to just abandon our cause? Like your parents?
No! I'm not saying that. I don't know.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have
Blake is a
brought them
twat.
up. I just get scared when it feels like you don't believe in me anymore.
I never said that.
Thank you, Blake. It's good to know I've still got you.
God, Adam's voice actor is like just bad enough to where he can make that insufferable dialogue unintentionally funny. See, this is the part I saw. This was the part that was on Facebook. I wonder if Rooster Teeth knows that Rips, like, can't block from the darn. Ah, that reused animation from the Black trailer. Okay, that was a good one. I like that. I like that bit. Reminds me of that part in Naruto when Kakashi was fighting Obito and he, like, threw up the kunai and then kicked it down in Obito's face. God, that smoke effect looks awful. Okay, that was slick. It was slick, although it did remind me of Jar Jar from Phantom Menace. When he's got the battle droid tied to his like foot.
Adam. Let's move. You continue to be an extraordinary resource to this organization.
Everything I do is for the Faunus.
I'm sending you back to Vale. You're to assume control of the Brotherhood there.
Thank you, High Leader.
Adam, if you continue along this path, you might just find yourself standing beside me at my throne.
Why does she have a throne? I know I basically asked that in my honest look at the White Fang. But it really
leader!
does not make sense.
We
That was a
received
pretty
a
cool
message
edit.
from
That was a
Hazel.
pretty cool
The raid on
transition.
Haven's gonna be more complicated than we thought.
Don't worry, nothing will stop us now. It's time I got what I deserved.
So he was basically warned that they were in for a fight. And he's staggering after just one hit. This new end card sucks too. Oh goodness. So that happened. Yeah, that happened. I would say I would like. I'm not going to do the "fuck you, I was right" dance, but I'm thinking it very loudly. Uh, the fact that he was staggering there at the end, he got hit once. Oh, but Media, he's not out of the fight yet. Let's resize this to be more appropriate. Uh, I still have the Batman thing. I forgot about that from my Arkham Asylum playthrough. Yeah. You know what? Since I've already been showing my face and stuff, let's just keep it that way. Let's read some of your reactions before I fire up Deus Ex. Do 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 do. Wow, a lot of Okay. 1.5 hours ago to go. Adam is irredeemable. Probably one of the worst fictional characters ever made. Sure will be damage control. They're going to try to make people care about him. I don't think they succeeded. If they were trying to make people care about him, I don't think they succeeded. I think they just told us a bunch of stuff we already knew. Granted, they had some good choreography. They had some good combat moves. That already puts it above Volume 5, and it puts it above the Blake character short, and probably above the Yang character short as well. Just in terms of isolated quality. Chaos control. Chaos control. It's so dense. Every single image has so many things going on. Now the important questions. Does it suck? There were things that sucked about it. There were things that didn't suck about it. So I'm actually pretty bleh about it. I saw the clip on Vex Viewers Twitter. Was Adam just sitting there the entire time? I'm not sure when you're referring to, but yes. Treated like dogs, isn't that racist towards some bonus? Yep. Okay, I think. Yeah. I'm skimming them because I kind of want to get into Deus Ex. It's good to know I've still got you in bed. Subtle. Subtlety is the key. Queen of Furries. Okay. Let's fire up Steam. Let's fire up Deus Ex Human Revolution, one of the best games in the decade. And I'll be playing that for the rest of the stream. By the way, guys, I just had deja vu. Okay, it looks like I didn't resize it right. Usually I do this, like before the stream. See if that helps. Checking. Yeah, again, this is usually what I would have been doing in the half hour leading up to the stream. So now you get like that behind the scenes action of what it's like. Yeah. If you guys are fine with it, it looks like the entire thing is still shown. It's just not the right size. I'm gonna try again. Again, sorry for this behind the scenes look at how I try to set things up. If that doesn't work, I'm going to end it. Not the stream. I'm gonna give up trying and just play it as is. This character sure what Kieran Porter said. Press F to pay respect. Man, you guys are going pretty fast on these comments. Do I miss Blake and Adam are now Padme and Anakin? Thought Adam would join up with Salem. This was clearly damage control, and they made the problem worse. I was referring to the very first scene where the randoms were trying to. Okay, yeah, I read that. Press F to pay respects. The character sure was like trying to fix a hole with the atom. Okay, I don't think you guys can see the game. Yeah, you guys can't see the game anymore. Alright, so then I'll take out game capture and replace it with display capture. I've never streamed this game, and it seems like every game, you have to set it up differently. And everything is still like set up for Arkham Asylum. Data Alien said, I'm surprised nobody remembers Blake's face since she's been with Adam during the White Fang raids or whatever, and she doesn't wear a mask. Yeah, yeah, what's up with that? Why wasn't Blake in any of those scenes? Ilya was, Gira was, why wasn't Blake? I don't know, that just makes no sense to me. Alright, let's go, new game. Give me a challenge. This game's not I mean, it's difficult, but it's not like overly hard, and I'm not going to be getting far enough in it to really worry about difficulty spikes.
Is everything in place?
Almost.
What do you mean, almost?
I have spoken with
I
Montreal.
mean, almost.
The broadcast satellites are ours when we need them. A few weeks of discomfort, and the public will be primed for our recall.
And the clinics?
We control their birth rates. They will do as we say.
I always find it funny when
I still
there's
think we should wait
when
for
a
the referendum.
video game or a movie
We can't afford to wait.
will have like
America's
an
science
Illuminati
bloc
type
contains next month.
organization
But the mood among the delegates
centered
is shifting.
in
I'm
the actual
positive they'll give them
city
more time.
No.
that
By
that
going
studio's
public
in,
with this
like
discovery,
Abstergo being
Sareth
based
is
in
forcing our hand.
what was it, Toronto,
The world will
right?
not change overnight
Whatever,
just
wherever
because
Ubisoft is.
David
I remember
Sareth
Assassin's Creed 4 was
Besides, we can do
in
nothing until
wherever
our bio
Ubisoft
chip is
was.
I
The
thought
future
you
parts
said
of
you were close.
Assassin's Creed 4.
Finding the correct
The same thing with
nerve
this, like
interface has
the
proven more
bad
challenging
guys
than
are centered in Montreal, and this
Fortunately, thanks
was
to
made by
David,
Eidos Montreal.
I now know where to look.
Devin Holmes said Blake's too pure for that. Miles doesn't want his ex portrayed in any negative light.
And in Washington tonight, crowds continue
That
to
alias
gather in
said
front of the
Blake
Capitol.
was warming the
Most
bed
are
for
demanding
Adam's
that Congress
return, I
severely
guess.
restrict efforts to alter the human body's abilities. This in response to claims made by biotechnology expert
Your
David
person
Sareth
isn't even
that
abused.
his
Like,
firm
no,
may have
it's
discovered a way
not.
to make
And a
human-controlled
manipulative, I
evolution
guess.
available to all.
Yeah, people were hyping up that this was showing as abuse. Like, I know people who went to RTX that were like, oh, this proves that Adam really was abusive. Did I
With all
miss
due respect,
something?
Major, I'll expect 2 security details waiting for us on the tarmac.
Adam Jensen.
No,
The
we won't be
coolest
going through the terminal. It's
motherfucker
too
in video
exposed.
game history.
Yes. I'm glad you understand. Good night.
I have no idea how Eidos Montreal made the dialogue system so dynamic, yet
Something
every
wrong?
single dialogue action makes
No, not for me, it isn't. But you
Adam
keep pulling on that
Jensen
necklace,
look
Dr. Reed, and you're
absolutely
gonna break
awesome.
it.
My camera wasn't
Come on,
exactly
Meg.
straight.
You've defended your research before.
That was different.
Dead Alien
And
asked,
it was
why
all
does
just
Ilya
theories.
love Blake?
But this discovery,
Could
Adam,
that better booty?
it's big. Kepler big.
And because Blake's
Rosetta
harem, as
Stone
Derek
big.
Bell says.
So, what's the problem?
They'll want to know how I found it.
Megan, we're leaving for DC and Adam, you're there. Good, good.
You need something, boss?
Yeah, I want to go over your security plans for Washington before we leave. You and your team ready to go, Megan?
Almost, David. We're just rechecking data.
I like
Well,
Sarah.
make it snappy. We have to actually be in Washington.
I
before
liked
you
him.
can dazzle all those
I like how
federally
he
appointed
seemed
know-it-alls.
shady and stuff, but he's actually like very innocuous.
I hate it when he does
Like
that.
he is
Come on,
actually
I'll
like,
walk you part way.
you know, like the shady stuff he does is just, you know, the kind of shady stuff any businessman does, and the rest is just like, you know, not even.
David's waiting, Adam. We shouldn't keep him.
Sorry, I forgot that DS4 Windows registers my PlayStation 4 controller as an Xbox
What did you mean back then,
360
Meg?
controller,
About how you found it.
and so
Nothing. It's just
the
me.
X button is different.
There's something I should know. About this place, about Sarah.
See, this is the worst part of the game.
Hold on.
This game is so open and explorative.
Okay. But the increased neural peptides coming
Yet
from
the
Q-dot
first
cluster
like
could
15
be
minutes
throwing
are
off the
super
calibration.
linear,
I'll double check that.
literally on rails.
I can't believe you were asking about David. You've been here long enough to know. Eric, you wouldn't be avoiding me, would you?
I wouldn't dream of it, Dr. Reed. I think I know why
But
Declan's readings are off.
I defended this thing in Arkham
I'm
Asylum.
thinking the glial
Because in
tissue
Arkham
breakdown
Asylum,
noticed
you're
after
at least
slicing
walking around a
the
place
vessel
that
might
is
be the
like
cause.
important
If we
in the
had a
story. I mean, I
better
guess this is
cytometer,
technically
You might
important to
get
the
a more
story, but it's like
accurate reading than
in
this.
Arkham Asylum, you're
Almost
on
a
rails
day.
in an area that you'll be running
If
back
he
and
orders
forth
one
through
from
throughout
Dave
the entire
Industries,
game.
maybe they'll throw in
Whereas
another
this,
cappuccino
you
maker.
never come back here.
You overthink everything, Adam.
Like
The
you,
work we're
this
doing
could
is
have this
good.
could have
We're
easily
helping
just
people
been
overcome their physical
you
limitations.
walking instead of like I'm not even hitting any buttons. I'm literally just pushing the push to talk button. I'm not playing. It's playing. The game is playing itself.
Those boxes are worth more than your salary.
Sorry.
Nia, you almost ready?
For Washington? Huh.
Ah, Dr. Reed. This is General O'Neill.
Dr. Sevchenko was telling me you've made progress on the typhoon.
Yes, thanks to Vasily, actually.
As I was saying, sir.
The Typhoon, the worst weapon in this game. I don't know a single person that actually uses the
But I've
Typhoon.
improved its design using shaped microcharges to propel the steel balls.
And the backblast problem?
Solved through kinetic bleeders in the augment. Here.
Techno mumbo jumbo jargon. Yes, very impressive. But if you play this game bad enough to where you get surrounded, and that would be useful.
I'm afraid I have to run, but Vasily has all the details.
Just die. Start from the nearest checkpoint.
You're right. The teacher would just love having one of those things.
You're missing the point. Defense contracts keep us afloat.
Yeah.
But neural augmentations that
I just thought of this. At least there's one cool Adam in this stream. It's just not Adam Taurus.
For years.
Yeah.
I didn't ask for this.
He's a good man.
I didn't ask for an Adam trailer.
Part of you likes him.
I like everyone, Dr. Reed.
I didn't ask for any of this.
Right.
He looks so weird without his cyber shades.
Diane's office. I forgot to leave her a key so she can walk Kubrick. He's gotten big, you know. Keeps knocking over all my plants.
Did you destroy that vase yet?
I moved it. And I fenced in the yard. Like you always said you were going to.
Yeah.
Oof.
I got around to that. Sorry.
Me too. About a lot of things. Adam, there's something
Good evening.
Pritchard.
So, are we all ready for the trip?
There's Farida. I'd better hurry. See you at the helipad, Adam.
Sure.
Did I interrupt something?
I also like this dude. I
Fix that
can't remember
firewall
his name,
yet?
but
You
he's...
don't fix an entire firewall. You find the loophole and plug it.
Then did you plug it?
Yes, I did. Want to know how? Oh, wait, I forgot. Ex-cop. I doubt you'd understand.
Ex-SWAT, and you'd be surprised. Sarah has to see you too.
Athena. She wants me to show her how to track our scientist-implanted locator devices. In case your security plans in Washington don't measure up.
Oof.
Gentlemen.
That's some sass.
Go right in, Adam. He's waiting.
I ship it.
Encrypted GPL
I actually know people that do ship those two characters. Adam and the computer dude. It's kind of weird. Key reporter said, I believe Blake and Son is more abusive than Adam and Blake. Anyone else?
Senators love this guy, Lyle. The hearings will go much smoother with him there. Big day for us tomorrow. Everything in place?
Yes, sir. Capitol Police will escort us to the Hill, and then Federal Protection Services takes over.
Good. How's our girl holding up?
She's nervous.
Because of Tender said, Adam Jensen watching the Adam short. I never asked for this.
The whole science thing, boss.
It's incredible. All those purists out there accusing us of tampering with the natural order. When all
Floof's leaving. See you later, Floof. Talk you on Discord sometime.
Exists within our own DNA. It's safer and easier than anything you Darrow ever did.
Environmental malfunction. Laboratory subsection 6. All lab chiefs, please report in.
We better not take any chances. Not tonight. Use my elevator to get down there. You know the code?
Yeah, 0451.
The fabled code.
I mean to get someone to shut off the damn racket.
Yes, sir.
Well, 451 was 0451 was the elevator code at Looking Glass
Where's
Studio.
Nick? Did you report in yet?
Her GPL implant shows her moving through the
And so all the games made by like the old-looking last crew
Must have been a serious failure. Can you get eyes on her?
use that code in some form or fashion. Yeah, all the System Shock games, all the Bioshock games.
Richard?
Deus Ex, Thief, Dishonored. And real quick, I'm going to change whatever alt is. I'm gonna change that to something else. Because every time I hit alt to push to talk, it's like it tries acting like I'm switching to mouse and keyboard. I'm not seeing alt anywhere. Left, right, up, down, WASD, caps lock, shift, space, control. I'm not seeing anything. Oh well, I just won't be. Yeah, see, like, I'm pushing to talk and then trying to move and it's not working. So I will just not talk while I'm moving. Oh. I did not realize I would go down that easily. peeked my head out for a little too long. Yeah, I feel like the difficulty spike is a lot more advanced than I thought. This dude. He just banged me. Oh, you can see my guts. Oh, another complaint with this game is that the actual cutscenes, for some reason, look worse than the in-game engine. It feels like they finished up all the cutscenes and then realized, hey, we can actually do a lot more with this graphics engine. And so then they did, but they didn't apply that to the cutscenes.
CT probe shows the bullet caused severe hematoma. We need to repair that artery.
Key Reporter asks, so is Adam the weakest Ruby character? Yes, and why do you agree? He's the weakest written character. Maybe. Cinder's up there too, and so is Raven. Dat Alien asked, and the second time Blake slapped Son when he was actually being... Okay, that wasn't a question. Because Tadros asked, I have a question about the character short. What's the point of Sienna being there? Like, at all? Or even show her fighting style, let alone waste their time for it, unless she's somehow alive.
Prepare for insertion of ERCC-1 craft.
I said that a while ago. I think I said in the podcast, or that episode where Sienna Khan died, that they could always go back and kind of like fix her. The problem with that scene in Volume 5 is that it's neither fish nor fowl. It was too soon to develop her, but too late to have her be a one-off character. And so it like occupied this weird middle ground, and that's why it didn't work. That's why a lot of people will call BS on it.
His body can take it.
And this short just makes it worse because she can fight. She's been on the front lines. What is Aura? She's literally threatening Adam in that scene in episode 2 of Volume 5. And he literally is like marching towards her, talking about like taking power, and that she's outdated, and that she's not strong enough to lead the Faunus, and that the Faunus should be superior, and that he should lead them. And she didn't bother activating her aura? Or the fact that you have to activate your aura at all. That's a big retcon. It goes against everything Volume 2 was built around. Don't know, they wanted to try to make up for how easily scrubbed she was in Volume 5. So, and Kaiser, he was one shot by Blake. What are you talking about? I'm too lazy to scroll up. Devin Holmes says, Cinder Short, everyone would want. What? That her amazing motivation of her great dialogue of, well, at least she has good fan art. That she does. Ah, there's my boy Adam Jensen. In full frickin' Blade Runner shades.
David, you in the building?
Just entered the lobby.
Jericho said, "Oh man, hey guys, I gotta
Sorry
go.
to put you
My
out of
boss
sick
is
leave
calling
so
me for
soon,
work."
but we've got a situation.
David Holmes, seriously, we
break-in at a
learned
Milwaukee
nothing
Junction
new about
factory.
Adam. What was the
Meet
point?
me at the helipad.
To show something at
I have to see
RTX.
Pritchard first. Something's wrong with my retinal enhancement.
Frank's on the second floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
I have an unpopular opinion. I think Deus Ex Mankind Divided is a better game. This has a much better story. Don't get me wrong. The story here is a lot more solid, a lot more nuanced, a lot more moving pieces, a lot more like cohesion with those moving pieces. Mankind Divided story is much more gutted in comparison. But the actual game part of this gameplay, or the actual gameplay part of this game, I feel like Mankind Divided was a lot more solid. It knew what it wanted to be a lot more. It gave a lot more options. It had a lot more, like, it was deeper. It wasn't as wide, but it was deeper with the world and the apartments and the people that you interact with.
About time. What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, Francis. Something's wrong with my retinal display. Can you fix it?
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, it might seem. Oh, looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused. Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Sarif is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages. Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
Oh, that burn.
Lucky for you, I'm gonna ignore that comment. We're done here.
Hello?
I mean, it's not Adam's fault, but it kind of is. I'm talking about Jensen now. I mean, he was the security guy,
Almost there.
and it was a security breach, so
SWAT's about to turn this
I
into
mean,
a PR
he does
nightmare.
have some
Meet me in the
responsibility.
chopper. I'll brief you as we go.
Welcome back, Jensen. Didn't think we'd see you around here for a while yet.
You know how it goes, Malik.
It's High Powered's favorite.
Don't I know it? I was
A
in my
brown
wingsuit
girl
halfway to the
with
top of the
short
Renaissance
hair.
Center when I got the 911. But you, 6 months is a hell of a short time to come back from the dead. You sure you're ready for this?
Was RoboCop ready?
Only one way to find out.
Roger that. The boss is already on board, arguing with the DPD's tactical response team. They've got the plant surrounded, but Mr. Sarif wants you to go in first. You all set here? Because the sooner we take off, the better it will be for everyone.
I'm ready.
Great. Then let's get airborne.
Y'all having too much fun in the chat down there.
I told Farida to put us down on a roof. I don't want the crowd seeing you go in.
Fine. As long as she pulls
So
you
what
up the
else?
minute I'm
What
done.
else has been going on
So what am I
lately?
looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human purists, or so they say.
I know Nomad
The
of
same
Nowhere's
purists have
back,
been
and
firebombing
I
limb
could
clinics
care
all over the
less.
country.
I'm gonna watch it, but only
Now,
because
I don't think it's a coincidence.
I'm going to
they
do a
hit
video
us
on
today, only hours
Nomad of
after we
Nowhere when
moved the
this
typhoon in for
season or
assembly line
whatever's
factory.
over.
The typhoon?
It's
Megan's
gonna be
team
like
was testing it the day that bastard.
I'm going to be the
Who's
fat
on point for
man
these
of
guys?
Nomad of Nowhere. I'm going to be freaking
I know you and Megan
pedantic
were once...
with every
Who is
single
on
thing
point for
wrong
these
with
guys?
it.
Goes by the name of Sanders. That's him there. He's an augmented Adam, so he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant.
All right. So how do you want me to handle this?
First priority is the typhoon. I'm keeping SWAT out until you've secured it. As far as rules of engagement go, I'll defer to you.
Keyboard says, so what
Lethal
did you
or
think of the
non-lethal?
character short? I thought it was alright. Alright, most important question. Lethal or non-lethal? What are we going with? I'll pause it. Pure is hot, but she would be like so boring to talk to on a date. I agree with you, Devin Holmes. Alright, Kira Porter said lethal. Professor Ella said, what do you think of the Adam character short? I'm watching it now. I thought it was okay. There are things I liked about it, things I didn't like. Devin Holmes said lethal. We had 19 people watching. Yeah. I'm just gonna go lethal. You know, first 2 votes said lethal, so let's go lethal.
I'm not about to take any chances.
Lethal it is. But remember, they do have hostages, and I'd hate to see any of our people get caught in the crossfire. You remember what it's like in there? A lot of tight enclosed hallways, but the labs themselves are pretty open, high ceilings. So, do you want something you can use from a distance, or up close?
I'm gonna go with the revolver, just because I like that weapon a lot more.
The closer the better, I think. That way I'll be sure they stay down.
You got it. The Typhoon should be in the factoring labs, but Pritchard will tell you more as you go in. I've got him running comms.
Terrific. Anything else?
Keep your eyes
Pritchard.
open for hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1 priority. We developed it for the Alphabet agencies, and if we don't deliver it to them intact and still a secret, well, I'm sure you'll get the job done right.
Gentlemen, prepare for landing.
Free kills out, okay, revolver, Ocelot. Are you purposely goading me because you know I hate Metal Gear Solid?
Jensen, it's me, Pritchard. Where are you?
On a roof overlooking the plant.
Good. Your point of entry should be through shipping and receiving.
Should be, Francis. What the hell does that mean?
We have an employee entrance there, heavily guarded by purists, no doubt. So, if you're not a fan of the frontal assault, I suppose you could try accessing the building's roof.
Yo, anyone there?
Yeah, this game also has different button inputs than Mankind Divided, so there'll probably be some instances where I try to hit the button from Mankind Divided and end up missing.
Yo, someone there?
Luckily, some of these AI are not very good on this difficulty.
Shit, dead! What the hell happened?
I happened.
Ooh.
Richard, I'm in. The door worked just fine.
I'm happy for you. The Typhoon is in the factoring labs. There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will take you to it.
Got it.
Yeah, too many people to be really sneaky here.
Who the hell are you? You gonna die, Slick? Have some of that. Open wide. Eat this. Run, you bastard. Die, you asshole.
can I not, like, just climb in? Devin Holmes said, I was so surprised Snake came back. The only reason he was in Brawl was the paper Sakurai had to his buddy Kojima. I think it's more efficient to crouch when encountering an enemy. Divine Phoenix asked favorite ship, Lancaster. If we're talking just Ruby ships. My ship Farmfire. Kaiser Shonen said Ren and Nora isn't a ship, it's a formality. Kirpor said, and it not for the reason you're most likely thinking. Koso Tender said, climbing Adam's greatest challenge. I'm used to Mankind Divided because I've only played through this game once. And I've played through Mankind Divided like 2 or 3 times now.
Who the fuck are you? Go ahead and run. I'll be waiting for you, asshole. I got you. I see you, Crone. I'll be waiting for you, asshole! I see you! You gonna die, Slick!
Oh, do I not have any health items?
So long, sucker!
Yeah, there's like a 1 in 20 chance that a locker will have something neat. Back to business. Friendly Neighborhood Neocon said, is the character short out yet? Yes, it is. I already watched it and did my live reaction to it. Kaiser Shona says Senpai noticed me. Yep.
Jensen, I just tried to unlock the assembly lab door, but my override codes aren't working. Someone's changed the protocols.
What? Didn't you plug the...
I'm on it. But until I find this particular breach and fix it, you'll have to hack the door manually. Pritchard out.
Access granted.
Jesus Christ, you killed him!
He asked for it. Kept...
Making those last shots count.
Don't call them in here!
Dispersal device armed.
Hurry!
Do something!
I don't want to die.
Hurry!
Oh, just stand there!
Do something! Get us out of here!
I don't want to die.
Do something!
I don't want to die.
Save us! Do something!
Access granted. Automated dispersal device deactivated. Countdown terminated. Have a nice day.
Pritchard, get word to Seraph. I found the hostages.
I'm relaying good news, I hope.
They're safe, and they're staying put. SWAT will have to exfil them as soon as I've got the prototype.
I'll tell Sarif, but don't take too long.
Who's over there?
The first time, 6 months ago, on the eve of controversial hearings set to scrutinize the company's research. With those hearings permanently on hold, many are now wondering if something else may be going on. Is David Seraph hiding something? For tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Picus. Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit.
I thought the other guy was in here, so I was trying to sneak past.
Group of pro-human activists have raided a Seraph Industries plant. Factory workers have been taken hostage, and the entire
dead.
For tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Picus. Back now to that.
See, I'm not bad at this game.
Access granted.
Looks like something moved. Holy shit! What's the matter? You can't hit me? You're dead! The fuck is that? Have some of that! I see you, bro! You fucker! I see you, bro! It's too late to run! Try me now! I see you, bro! Shit, lost him.
Let's do something physical that'll help me navigate the world. Let's do decisions. Yeah, Jesus. I don't know what to get. What helps me like climb up stuff? I'm just gonna upgrade my carrying capacity.
Access granted. Oh, I think this was just another way around the turret. See, so many ways around every situation. If I had some hacking upgrades, I could have hacked the turret and it would be friendly. That's what I love about this game. Devin Holmes said, "Oh God, I might actually trade Kirito for Oscar, honestly."
Step away from the console. Now!
Kirito gets shit done.
Help me! Son of a bitch! Pritchard, you still there?
Where else would I be?
Patch me to Seraph, now.
Adam, it's David. You got the typhoon?
Yeah, but you were right about there being something more behind this. Because I've also got a dead purist in here with some pretty interesting cerebral implants.
Don't touch him. We'll need an expert to recover his neural hub, in case it's booby-trapped.
Copy that. What about Sanders?
SWAT's pressure me to let them off the leash. Find them before they do, and deal with them.
Zeke hasn't found any juicy secrets yet, if that's what you mean. But he
find something we could show to pipes.
Someone be...
You're dead, Cutter.
Bust him up! Try everyone on him!
Don't lie to me. I don't want to hurt you.
Alright, so this is an
You're a
important
civilian.
decision.
But I will if you don't give
Should
me
I
a
kill this
choice.
guy or
You
should I
didn't wanna
talk him
hurt
down?
You should have stayed home tonight.
Oh, look.
Because if I spare him,
You're here to
he
clean
does
up
come
before
into
police
play
bust in?
later and actually helps out.
We're breaking the law. Shut up! All you body polluters break laws. You're all the same.
You're gonna have a hard time convincing people you're any different once they hear you had an AUG on your team.
What?
I found your attack dog in the factoring labs, trying to cut through security with his implanted hackware.
Nice try, Cholo. But I would never let one of you freaks on my crew. Back off, Hunter. I got business to take care of, understand? If what you say is true, and I'm not saying it is here, but I gotta check things out. So, mia la vieja, we're leaving.
You know I can't let you go with her.
Stand down, Hanser. I told you, stand down or this bitch is dead.
Bullshit. You're bigger than that. You don't kill civilians.
Damn right. I'm a decorated vet, and I won't be jerked around. I need to find out who's behind this, and right now the boss lady's my only ticket out of here.
Listen to me. Whatever's going on, it's big. You've got a better chance of getting to the bottom of it if you work with me. But I can't do a thing until you let her go.
Are you stupid? I don't work with dogs. God, you must think I'm some kind of moron. And who can blame you? Because it's exactly what it must look like to everyone right now. Trapped in here by the cops, and my only option is to take a hostage. How screwed up is that?
I'm gonna reason, see where this goes.
You just think that taking a hostage is your only way out of here.
My first playthrough,
You're so
I did
committed to that
manage to
tactic,
talk
you're
him
not seeing any
down,
other
free the
solution.
hostage, and let him
Let
go.
her go, and you will.
Sorry, but I got no choice. There's no way I could put my trust in you. You're on the same side as the cops. They got me completely surrounded and there's nothing I can do. I'm all alone in here.
The only thing the cops are focused on right now is the safety of the civilians. Same as you. You've risked your life to do what's best for other people. You're not some drive-by banger.
You're right. I'm not. One of your kind tricked my brother into manipulating me. And I have to make sure that they get what all can openers deserve. I'm not wasting any more of my time arguing with you. Out of my way, you freak.
Is your whole family this stupid? The workers being here tonight was part of the hacker's plan. He was counting on you using a hostage, so you get yourself killed and tie up a loose end. You're stumbling right into another of his traps.
No, I'm not. God! I almost fell for it again! No way, man. He's not suckering me twice in one night. Get lost, chica, before you get me killed. I did what you wanted, so let me go. I got Blade here too, I see.
I've got as much interest in finding out who's really behind this as you do, cabron.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll owe you one.
Yeah, I'm letting him go.
But I promise you this, someone's gonna pay.
Keep looking. Adam! He's here somewhere. Adam, what's happening? What's your situation? Adam!
Sanders is gone, boss. But I'm pretty sure he's just a dupe. Somebody else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now. The admin building has a... rooftop terrace. Meet Farida on it.
Copy. Jensen out.
Sorry, Mr. Thorpe. The target is on lockdown. I can't let anyone in.
You made a lot of people happy tonight, Jensen. And not just the men in suits.
It's what they pay me for.
No. They pay you to put corporate interests ahead of people. You found a way to satisfy everyone. Guess Dr. Reed was telling the truth about you.
Megan?
Well, let's see what Twitter is saying about the character
Before
short.
you were hired. She said the papers were lying about Mexican Town. That you weren't fired from the force. You quit when you realized Protect and Serve had become Protect and Serve the corporate interest. Nice to see she was right. You ready to go?
Yeah, get me out of here, Malik.
Your wish is my command. Climb in.
I'm not seeing a whole lot of hubbub about the Adam character short. A simple bird person on Twitter who is Sir Dank on the Discord. He
New orders just in, Jensen.
is pointing
The
out
boss
how
wants
many
Pritchard
times
to
they use the
examine
same
typhoon
spinning
case out.
animation.
Copy that. Thanks
in
for
the
the
short.
lift.
No problem. Hey, and Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like you haven't missed a beat at all.
Thanks.
So, how's it feel? Being augmented?
Excuse me?
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them implanted. You didn't. Now that you had a chance to try them out, what do you think?
You're right. I didn't choose to get
I'm
augmented.
intrigued.
And I still don't know if I would have if given the choice. But today felt good. Surprisingly good.
Dr. Reed said you'd take to them. Said it was in your genes. Just be careful, okay? A lot of people think there's a reason the human body rejects this technology.
There needs to be a
I didn't
third
pay
one.
you for the type who gets caught up in metaphysical debates, Malik.
I'm not. I told
Okay,
you
so
myself,
one of the
I've got
ongoing
neuro
plot
enhancements.
threads in this
I'm
is
just
that
saying the choices we do get to make
Adam does
inevitably have
not
consequences.
reject augments
Tell
the
that
way
to
other
the
people
bastard
do.
who did this to me.
I hear you.
He doesn't
you know
need
what? You're not the only person in this place who wants to find him.
neuroprosine.
So if I can help in any way, all you got to do is ask.
And the one person,
Actually, there is something.
the one chick,
I want
like,
to know about the first attack.
injected him with stuff
Ask
to
away.
where that would happen, so that he could basically be
You were there that night.
so that he could basically
What
be a
do you
super
remember about
soldier
it?
and
that it was chaos. First,
lead
everybody figured there'd been
Janus,
some
the
kind
leader of
of
the
accident,
Juggernaut
but Pritchard
Collective,
couldn't
out
get
of
a
the
good visual, and
shadows
communications were
for
haywire.
the Illuminati,
Then
and
we
the
heard the
Illuminati
explosions.
are like
By the
playing
time anyone knew
him.
what had hit us,
They were gone.
And that was going to come
Whoever
into
they
play
were,
in
they
the
were
third
good,
game,
Jensen.
but freaking
Special
Square
training
Enix decided to be Square Enix and shit canned the entire thing.
I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
Isn't it obvious? They didn't want us going to Washington.
No, that was just timing. Hearings can be rescheduled. Somebody else can present
Also,
Megan's
fat
findings.
I don't
fat
think so, Jensen.
retards like Jim
They took out her
Sterling
whole team.
didn't help anything
Declan
with
Faraday,
their
Vasily Savchenko,
controversies
Mia Colvin,
surrounding
even Eric
Mankind
Haas.
Divided.
The labs their bodies were found in.
We're burned to a
Or
crisp.
people like Angry
I know.
Joe
The only reason you
taking
weren't caught in the
dumps on
fire is because
Mankind
that retaining
Divided
wall came
and
down.
Human
Saved your
Revolution
life,
4
believe it or not.
just
So the whole attack
ending
was
when
just to
they
destroy Megan's
praised The
research.
Witcher
Sure looks that
for
way.
doing the exact
Mr.
same
Seraph is
thing.
hoping to reconstruct it, but it may take months. If he can keep us solvent that long.
Did anyone else see them?
Or people
men who
giving Metal
attacked?
Gear Solid
well enough
5
to get
10
a
out of
description.
10s
Pritchard
without
got some fuzzy
letting their
images off one
readers
of the
know
Intellicams, but his
that
tapes were all
they only
confiscated
played
by
the game
Homeland
in a
Security.
boot camp with
Homeland.
frickin'
I heard
Hideo
Homicide
Kojima
passed it over to
himself
Special
standing
Investigations.
over their shoulders
Detroit Special
wearing the chicken
Investigations.
hat so
They
that they
did,
don't have to
for
worry
the first
about
month.
getting caught.
After that,
And skipping all the side
all I
ops
really know
and
is
mother
the
base
case is
missions,
still
which
pending,
is a good
and Mr. Seraph is
70% of
not
the
pleased.
game.
I'm gonna find
And
them,
they're too
Malik.
fixated on Metal
One way
Gear
or
Solid,
another.
I believe you.
jerking Metal Gear Solid
just so
off,
you know, when you do,
that
I've
they
got your back.
ignore
I
Deus Ex, and
appreciate
Deus
that,
Ex is
Malik,
just so
but
much
right
better.
now-
You've got to
Ah.
get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right? See you later then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
2011 was just an excellent year in video games. Yeah. Crap. Hold on, let me get back to this. Alright. Yeah, 2011 was just an excellent year in video games. You had this, Arkham City. What else did you have? I looked it up recently. I think Infamous 2 came out that year, so did Uncharted 3.
I think it's disgusting how public opinion has turned on David.
Little Big Planet 2 Skyward Sword.
I think someone slipped him into Sandra's group to manipulate those thugs.
There are quite a bit.
Well, well. If it isn't Attila the Hun, fresh from the killing fields. If this is about the Typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the Typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running
Coast
a
of Tundra said,
diagnostic
"Sorry, I
suite on our
disappeared
network
for a
in
second.
Lava
I just heard the
Security
No Matter
to find
Nowhere's
out
new
how
episode
Sanders hacker got a hold
just
of
got
our
released, so I
codes.
decided
I
to
thought the
watch it
first
while
question to
banging
ask
my
is,
head on a wall.
whose codes were
It seemed
they?
to be fitting."
Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way.
What do you think they talk about? David and Hugh Darrow? Hell if I know. Bill Gates and Steve Jobs talk about.
Yeah, anyone who complains about Mankind Divided being too sequel baity are absolutely full of shit. Like, Mankind Divided was the first one I played. It was the first Deus Ex game I've played. It is the one I've played the most.
I'm telling you, Hugh.
And
he might not have
I
put the
followed
gun
it
in Sanders'
fine.
hand,
Yeah,
but
it
his
had that
tankard speech to the
cliffhanger
UN that
ending, but
started
the
all
actual
this.
plot of the game
William
had a
Taggart is
satisfying
nothing if
end. You
not a
stopped the
shrewd
bad guy, you
political
saved the
operator.
hostages,
You
you
know that, David.
crisis averted.
So for the sake of appearances,
It was
I have to
smaller
look 'em in
stakes
the
than this
eye
one.
and
Like
let
this
'em
one,
bullshit me?
the whole climax is like
With a smile.
end of all
Always with a
lives and
smile.
the riots and getting taken over by the hackers.
We'll talk later.
By that dude. Yeah, he ends up being... I just spoiled it. I did not even realize. People are probably... Some of you probably haven't played this game, but yeah, that dude.
How you feeling?
I've had better
That
days.
dude, that
While we're
just...
done
That
here,
was
check him at Dr. Markovic.
That was
At the limb
hologramming
clinic
in.
Downtown. Can't hurt to get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders.
He's behind the whole thing.
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking? Letting him slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care of things.
I'm hoping it'll pay off.
It was
for
a
us later.
gamble.
Sanders was furious when he found out his hacker was augmented. He's not gonna rest till he finds out who set him up.
Oh, and you're naive enough to think he'll share the information when he gets it. I thought you were ready for this, Adam.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game being run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why, so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, because so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Maybe someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You've still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
You got it.
Game reporter said I just finished Camp and I won't watch season 4 if there is one. I need to watch that. I'll probably watch it.
You've been watching CON again.
Here in the next few days. I'll dedicate a few hours to watch it. You know, now that it's over.
Jensen, remember me? No, that sounds too desperate. Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I manage.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while, we thought you were a goner, too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ,
Joseph
and now
said
this
Mankind
mess with
Divided
the
was
factory.
great overall, but the final boss
Tough
fight
times all around.
was kind of underwhelming since I conveniently
you,
found a
Corella? You
literal
okay?
kill switch
I don't know.
that killed him instantly. Neat.
I fucked up.
Good
I
on
mean bad.
you.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months
I
ago,
didn't.
me
I
and
got
Tyndall,
my ass
you know,
handed to me
one
like
of
10
Pritchard's
different
texts,
times.
We started sneaking out some neuropozyne from one of the labs.
But then on my second playthrough, I just hacked all of his
realize
freaking
you could be fired.
drones.
Worse, arrested
and,
if the company chooses to prosecute.
Just
What were you
watched
thinking?
the fight.
I know,
I was like freaking
it's
Ken
just-
Watanabe
it's
and
complicated.
Godzilla.
I didn't
The
want to
fight.
do it at first, but there were good reasons. Anyway, now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need
Reporter
that
said,
footage
"Don't
back.
get me wrong,
I know you're
it's
busy
not
with everything
bad,
that's
just
going on right
incredibly
now, but I
bland."
could really use
That's
your
the
help.
problem with comedies like Camp.
All right, tell me more.
Really? Wow. Thanks, Adam. I thought I was done.
When you have a show that's built around
Security footage will
like,
probably be on his apartment
char-
computer.
on gag
Meet me in front of the subway
characters,
station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
there's only so much you can do.
I got it from here.
Like very few shows can actually like Oh, I did not realize that fall would kill me.
This whole thing just brings back bad memories. I love working here, but it's hard knowing that
The objective screen details your current mission.
Mrs. Reed?
Ah, Adam, I'm sorry you startled me. And please, call me Cassandra. You and Megan were together long enough. I was waiting for you.
Out here? Why not come meet me inside?
I don't know. I guess I'm just not ready. This is where you work, but to me, this is also the place where I lost my daughter.
I know what you mean. It's never been the same for me either.
I guess it's not meant to be easy.
Oh, now I remember what I was saying.
seems there's
Gag
just
characters.
no
Like,
right
very
way
few
to
shows
deal
can
with
actually,
something
like,
this. And I
rebound
can't
once
even begin to
once
imagine how
that
things have been for you
those characters one joke
all
are
I've been through.
done.
Yeah. A lot of things changed 6 months
Red
ago.
vs. Blue actually had the same
Get over how
problem.
much
After season 5, the
changed
jokes
you.
were done.
At
They
first, I
they
couldn't
were all
even
played
believe
out.
you were still alive.
Church's
How
whole
do you
deal was
handle
played
all
out.
this?
Caboose's deal was played out. Oh, he's gonna say it.
I never asked for this.
I never
They say
asked
they
for
saved
this.
Me, but I'm not sure.
I never
saved is
asked
the
for
right word.
this.
I understand.
I'm pretty sure it's actually the only time he
I
says
wouldn't
it.
take too kindly to people making that kind of decision for me either.
But yeah,
that being
by
said,
season
I,
5,
for
all
one,
the
am
Reds and
glad
Blues
that you're
gags were
still
played
among
out
us.
Can I
and
ask why
done,
you
and
wanted
it
to see
stopped
me?
being funny.
Yes,
Like season
of course,
6
I'm sorry.
added a little bit of freshness
I'm
with
here
Washington
about
and his like
about what
reactions
happened
and
to
with
her,
the
or
better
rather,
story.
about the investigation
But the
into
actual
what
jokes
What
were
about
completely
Well,
played out.
simply put,
They were done.
I
And
feel
it
something is
stopped
not
being
quite
good
right
after
with
that.
the way the case
Season
was
7,
handled.
8, 9,
You think
10,
there was
11,
some
12,
foul play
13, 14,
involved?
15,
I do.
16.
Call
They're
it
all
a
terrible.
mother's
They're all
intuition.
terrible seasons,
But when
to be
speaking
perfectly
to some
honest.
Of the investigators, there were
And
a
it's
lot
because the
of
jokes are played out. It stopped being funny.
And then I met this
Uh,
detective, a man
And
called
with
Chase.
Camp, it's happening with Camp
agreed things
after
weren't handled
it started
by the
happening with
book,
Camp in season
although
2,
he
where
has
all
no
the
proof.
characters had the like
now you wanna find
one
out
gag,
more.
the one
I'll
episode
never hear my
gags,
daughter laugh again,
and
I'll never
nothing
get
the
a
fuck
call
else.
from her to ask how I've been.
The only show
or
I
have
can
the
think
chance
of that
to
had
ask
those
her
kind of
about her
one-note
day.
characters and actually lasted was
A
Ed, and
story
Eddie.
From me. However unjustified this all is, I still want to know why it happened. You're not the same, Adam. And we've yet to see if it's for better or worse. But I know you loved Megan. Please, will you help me find out what really happened to her?
I never got a chance to investigate the attack myself. I'll look into it.
Thank you. This means the world to me, Adam. Really.
The first thing I'll need to do is meet with this detective, Chase.
Good. He works part-time as a security guard in an apartment building on Brooklyn Court. I'll be waiting for you in your apartment lobby once you're done.
Why does a detective need to work part-time as a security guard?
Oh, he retired soon after the case. I don't really know the details. Maybe he'll tell you more.
I'm on it.
I don't really have anything against it. I just think it's disgusting.
So did the one dude's quest like deactivate and glitch out when I died?
Grayson hooked me up with some real tight merch. Those Ugg lovers get in my face now.
Hello there. Well, you must be Adam Jensen.
A keen observation.
Mrs. Reed told me you might pay me a visit. And don't take this the wrong way, but you're kind of hard to miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment. She told me you might have information regarding Megan Reed's case and the attack on Seraph headquarters.
Oh boy, what a mess. Total
Professor
pissing
Ella
match.
said, is it
We
weird
had
that
the
I
feds
think
on
I
our
watched
ass,
more
orders from
people
3
talking
different
about Volume
departments,
5
and pressure from
is
so many
bad
lobbyists? It felt like being the
than
scrawny
actually
new kid
watching
in the
Volume
prison
5?
shower?
It is a very
No, that's not weird at all.
case.
Volume 5 is
Mrs. Reed
not the
said
kind
you
of thing you
thought
would
some
want to
procedures
watch
were
multiple
overlooked.
times,
You got
and
that right. I mean,
it's only
you
like
know
4.5
how it is.
hours
Mrs.
long.
Reed told me you used to be a
And
cop.
you could talk about how
There's
bad
always
it
cases
was all
where you see
day.
the lazy officers taking shortcuts.
I've had conversations
But
that have
this-
lasted hours upon
this is
hours
Different how?
Too much
about
stuff
how
got overlooked.
bad some of the
People
stuff
seemed way
is.
too eager to jump to conclusions, and every time I was remotely insistent, I got turned
Devin
down
Holmes
by ranking
said,
officers.
"Why does Ilya's
People wanted
camouflage
to
change
bury
her
this
hair
thing
color?"
fast. That's never a
Um,
good sign.
Surely you have something more substantial than this.
Yeah, well, that's where you come in.
reasons.
I got a couple of leads I could never fully investigate. I started poking around, but these government-type agents
Five
just gave me
said,
the
"I wish
creeps.
that
I got
disgrace of a
scared.
volume was skippable."
Months away from retirement, I didn't want to
Chris
fuck
Tadra
things up.
says season 6 through 10
you?
focused on the story more
You
than
obviously
the
have
comedy
the
than
means to get
previous
to the
seasons.
bottom
And
of
season
this.
9
So what have you
was
got?
very
First
bad
off, there's a
because of
rumor
the
that the
reason you
order to
stated,
close
the
the
jokes.
investigation
and
came
focus
from
on
higher up, maybe even
the-
outside the local department.
Devin Holmes said,
Anything
"So is
like
Ren
that would have
Monty
passed through Captain
self-insert?"
Penn.
Sure. Getting
There might
West,
be traces
is
of this
Ruby
left on his
Chibi
office
bad now?
computer.
I wouldn't
Guess I'll have
know.
to pay a visit to the local precinct.
Well, while you're there,
I wouldn't know. I haven't seen
there was an
anything since I
officer
went on
assigned
a
to the case,
hiatus
Chet Wagner.
and stopped being
He's
released
not
on
what you call
YouTube.
a choir boy. And when he suddenly got brought on the case, I got suspicious. Somebody wanted him there. And I'm pretty sure he tampered with some of the evidence. You should talk to him. Find out what he knows.
Okay, I'll have a little chat with Officer Wagner.
You'll most likely find him in the lobby. He got retrograded from his conduct, and he takes depositions now. He won't budge easily, but I'm pretty sure you can find some dirt on him on his desktop. His office is on the 3rd floor. You might find something there to help loosen up his
Yeah,
tongue.
I'll do
Anything
that
else
when
worth
I'm
looking into?
breaking it.
Yeah, when the order came down to close
For
the
the
case, the bulk of the
main
evidence is
story.
stashed in the storage locker. Maybe you can find some interesting stuff in there. It's on the alley right next to the station. The code is 4891. But I know an outside agency had access to that locker, so be careful.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's nothing. And, please, don't bother coming back here with details. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to help. But the less I know about this case, the better I'll feel.
That's all I need for now.
God, this entire map is like just coming back to me.
Cyber paws, cyber fangs and shit. You throw them in the ring.
This city is one big gutter. Always will. I've been saying, David Seraph ain't saved this city. He split it into the haves and have-nots.
I, for one, approve of these protests.
Metacooler said, watching Salem, she is the second great Frieza.
Ah, Mr. Jensen. David Seraph told me.
Devin
you'd be
Holmes said
dropping
so
by.
many fans
I've
are
just
gonna
been
get
reviewing
mad
test
when
results
Miles
we
inevitably
received
makes
on you
Sean
last
bang Weiss.
Should I start rolling up my sleeves?
I'm looking forward to it.
Surprisingly, no.
I ship it.
No trace of glial tissue buildup in any of your charts.
It's been 6 months, Doc. Shouldn't I be on neuropozyne shots by now?
One would think, but these test results show no signs of implant rejection. If anything, the bond between tissue and electrodes seems to be getting stronger.
So I'm free to go?
Well, Mr. Seraph did ask me to discuss another topic with you. You are aware that several precautionary measures had to be put into place during your first surgery?
Not all of my implants were switched on, I know.
The damage caused by the hematoma had to be taken into account. Your brain needed time to recover, to get used to the mechanical neural processors and turn them on naturally over time.
Cut to the chase, Doc. What does Seraph want?
He feels that you might be ready to speed up the activation process using special software known as Praxis Kits.
You mean I don't have to wait for my augmentations to kick in naturally anymore?
You can, if you prefer. But Mr. Seraph did make a generous donation to LIM in your name, thus ensuring that Praxis software linked to your particular neuro enhancements would always be available to you and you alone. Please, take a look.
Dr. LeBlanc, code blue. Dr. LeBlanc, code blue.
Very well, Mr. Jensen. Use it in good health.
Yeah, I gotta remember this place. This is where you buy Praxis kits. Other than the ones you get by naturally upgrading your abilities and finding them out in the world.
Dr. Teasdale to X-ray.
Protesting is not against the law.
Yeah. Make it to where I will never fall to my death again.
Adam, are you finished at the clinic?
For now.
Good. Right now I want to know who that corpse is. Head over to the police station and get his neural hub. And Adam, if you can't talk your way in, consider making a strategic retreat. There's got to be another entrance on the side of the building.
Strategic retreat? Was that a JoJo reference? Wait, why do people think that that's a JoJo reference? For real, like, strategic retreat does not, it's not from JoJo. It was not originally, like, I mean, it's in JoJo, but it's, JoJo wasn't the first to have that joke.
Oh man, Eliza is so hot.
You're crazy.
In fact, I don't think there's a damn thing that JoJo was the first to do.
Yeah? What do you want?
Information.
Then go bother the receptionist, Chrome Boy, instead of wasting my goddamn time.
Not that kind of information. I want to know about the Seraph Industries case.
Ha ha! And I want a blowjob and a vintage 05 Bard GT, so I guess we both keep on dreaming. Huh, metalhead?
I know you handled the critical evidence linked to the case, and I want to know about it.
First off, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And second, even if I did, what makes you think I give a shit about what you want? Now, I strongly suggest you take your high-tech, toaster-looking ass out of my way before I handle you.
I do hope the UN takes a concentrated look at what happened here tonight.
Mr. Taggart went on to express a sincere desire.
Did you see it on the news? Eliza mentioned.
David Sarin.
Are you deaf or just plain stupid? I told you to get the hell out of my way.
Jensen, I have a message for you from one of your former colleagues, a Detective Alexander.
Jenny, what did she want?
She said she could use some help if you can make your way over to Grand River Road. And might I just add, as wonderful as it is to have you back at the office, I am not your personal dating service.
No, I'm missing something.
Well, she knows what's what, that's why.
All the media speculation surrounding that
Sounds good. Later.
situation in Detroit has just...
These offices are off limits to civilians, sir. Don't go in there. Restricted area beyond this point, sir.
Speaking from the tarmac at Wayne County Airport, Taggart called the attacks
an extremely regrettable affair. I'd very much like to meet with David Seraph in person to offer my deepest sympathies and assure him that these attacks are
Devin
in
Holmes said
no
Blake's
way
harem
linked
is
to
already big
humanity.
enough as it
My
is.
people
When does it
have
end?
worked tirelessly
Entire
for a peaceful solution to
team
this dispute, and I
is already in
unequivocally
that harem,
deplore the methods used by these hostage
and
takers.
a couple
Now,
other
that being
teams as
said,
well.
I do hope the UN takes a concentrated look at what happened.
Obscure Entity said Ruby might as well be a harem anime. You already got the crappy protagonist. Professor Ellis said you should do an honest look at Team Stark. I'd plan on it. It's at some point I'm gonna have to.
billionaire Hugh Darrow, the man whose innovations first propelled augmentation technology to
Oh,
the forefront.
I did not mean to do that. I did not want to do that. I just punched some random.
Well, she knows what's what, that's why.
All the media speculation
Sounds good.
surrounding
Later.
that hostage situation in Detroit.
Let's try going to that other marker. Maybe that helps. I'm gonna die here. Yeah, did not make it far. I have no idea where to go. Because I think last time I just jumped over that fence, but it's... I can't move those things.
You're kinda welcome on our turf, pal. Run, you bastard!
What was that? You son of a bitch!
I forgot, you gotta redo energy.
Try to get me now. I see you gonna die.
My God, this is crazy.
I'm trying to remind people that the only way they can get in touch with me is by
Yeah, I can't hack that yet. Is there something I can do, or do I have to wait until I'm upgraded my hack? Seriously, I feel like something is either missing or I'm glitching out or something.
These offices are off limits. Restricted area beyond this point, sir.
Detroit has just blown through the roof, thanks to the arrival of William Taggart, celebrity author and founder of the anti-augmentation organization Humanity Front. Speaking from the
Hello?
tarmac at Wayne County Airport.
Yo, what's up? Well, she knows
Restricted
what's
area
what,
beyond
that's
this
why.
point, sir.
To meet with David Seraph in person,
Don't get me
offer my
started on
deepest
that liberal
sympathies,
crap.
and assure him that these attacks are in no way linked
I
to
don't know.
Humanity
I don't
Front.
know. I don't want to start a
people
fight or
I've
anything
worked tirelessly
in
to
here. I don't
find
want to
a
muscle my
peaceful
way
solution
through,
to
and
this dispute, and
I have no idea where the back door
deplore the
is
methods used by
or
these
how to
hostage
get there.
takers. Now, that being said, I do hope the UN takes a concentrated look at what happened here tonight.
Mr. Taggart went on to express a sincere desire to stand in front of the General
I'll cover you.
Assembly with David Seraph.
Quit hiding!
United in their cause.
Let's go back here. Wait, see, yeah, the game is... It's glitching out. Why am I hostile?
We can discuss this.
Why is it...
Every new stream and then shut it down immediately once the call's over. I'm sitting here, just me and my techie Steve and a sweaty, clammy, claustrophobic fan, tossing digipads out the trash left and right in order to bring you this show via satellite. But, as I understand the reality of living in a slave state, you can bet they'll keep trying to shut us down, but I won't stop, followers. I will not stop until there is a full-scale revolt in progress. You hear what I'm saying, people? You okay, Steve? Good.
I'll break it. I'm on it. You are.
that. Come out. Where's the bastard go?
I have no idea where I'm going. I have no idea where these things are pointing me. One of them was pointing me in, like, that direction, and then they ended up not being there.
Anyone over there? I'm sure he was here. Find him!
Hey, are you all right? I see you! Give yourself up!
Yep, no. Yeah, see, there's 4 blue.
Access granted. Access granted. Access granted. Saves coming.
Offer my deepest sympathies and assure him that these attacks are in no way linked to Humanity Front. My people have worked tirelessly to find a peaceful solution.
I remember this part. Well, so much for doing the side mission. I literally can't do it until I upgrade my hacking. How did he see me?
Anyone's here, come on out.
I think you're seeing things.
Get jumpy. Too much coffee.
So that little aside was pointless.
And closed the broadcast. Perhaps they feared what might happen once the hostage situation at Seraph Industries resolved. Regardless, several violent skirmishes did break out.
Come on and we can discuss this!
Professor Ellis asked, what did you like and hate about the Adam character short? I hated that it was Adam. I liked some of the choreography.
Anyone over there?
I'll do something a little more in-depth when I'm not fighting this game.
Stop! Police! Cover me! I see you!
Yeah, this game just does not want me to play it while I'm streaming. It's being kind of a mess right now. I'm holding down L2, and this is what's happening.
An extremely...
How long have I been going? Because I think I might wrap it up prematurely. Yeah, I'm basically so I can't do the side quest because I'm not good enough at hacking. I have no idea how to progress on the main quest. The whole game is not liking the fact that I'm trying to use a controller and talk at the same time. So I'm gonna go outside. I do the other side mission, but the other two side mission things are completely glitched out and won't let me progress.
Are you deaf or just plain stupid? I told you to get the hell out of my way.
Strong words. You're a real poet. Tell me, is that how you plan to handle the judge when they prosecute you for perjury, possession, and it?
What the hell are you babbling about, Chrome Boy?
Funny story. There's this guy, Blaine Lopez. Deals dope near City Airport. A real scumbag. You know him? Because I have a nice little chat record between him and you. So you want to go to jail? Or you want to tell me what I want to know?
How the hell do you... Shit, man. Now listen.
How do I
just
have
did
that
what was
information?
asked of me. I didn't have a choice.
Talk.
I included a...
Okay, look. I just came in one morning, and there was an email with my new assignment in it. Official business. But there were also specific instructions. I had to
kind of
check
started
out the
losing a little
lab
bit of
for
respect
footage
for this
from an
game,
IntelliCam.
honestly.
They told me to take it and leave it near a garbage can somewhere near the lake.
Maybe it's
What was
because
on
it's
it?
the difficulty
Well,
it's on, and it's
it's
just
not
like
crystal clear, but
not
mainly,
comprehending the fact
it
that I
shows the
didn't
boys
do
who
New
attacked
Game Plus
Sarif
for it.
as they were breaching the labs, and it looked like
Because
they
I
were
don't-
bringing something in with them. Impossible to
Maybe
tell
it
what.
saved
Who
it
asked you to do
when
this?
I
You
wrote
think
it in
I
the
know?
office and
Orders are orders around here. They always come.
Back again to Detroit, where a handful of people were taken into custody this evening, following yet
These offices are off.
patients attempting to access the 2nd Avenue Limb Clinic found that they were blocked by supporters of the Humanity Front movement.
Hello?
The pro-human organization.
Don't get me started on that liberal crap.
Restricted area beyond this point, sir.
Closed the Broadview Tunnel.
Well, she knows what's what,
Perhaps they
that's
feared
why.
what might happen once the hostage situation at Sarah was
Ah, damn, bye.
regardless, several violent skirmishes.
I wanted to get at least through that mission, but I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I've been going... I don't even know how long I've been going. Have I been going for just an hour and a half, 2 hours? I have a way to find out. I've been going for 2.5 hours, so actually... Gonna go ahead and quit out of that. We'll spend the rest of this time actually like kind of discussing the Adam trailer. If it'll ever. Yeah, I think it's not responding. Yep. The character short's on YouTube now, so I'm gonna go through it a little more in depth now. Yeah, I do have display capture on. I thought I didn't. Ads.
If you want some more cool animation, go check out No Matter Nowhere. It's on Receive.com.
If you want some more cool anime, you know what? While we're here and just having some fun. Literally the first shot. Some more brilliant animation of shadows facing the wrong way. The shadow is facing this way. This shadow is facing that way. Yeah, there's a lot of shots like that. Okay, I'm not gonna troll Nomad.
Yeah, go do it.
Sure.
Maybe we should just...
Okay, so we got a couple faunus here. They're wearing odd colors. Okay, Ruby usually has good character designs, even for the background characters. Whose idea was it to have a yellow shirt, this turquoise bra, and then a red mask on a black character?
Leave. No. It's time we
That walk cycle.
stood up for ourselves.
Adam.
Our kind's been beaten, murdered, treated like dogs. Taking this dust is only...
His mask looks untextured. I said this on the Discord the other day. But his mask looks straight up untextured. I get that's supposed to be like new and pristine, but there's still something off about it.
illegal in the eyes of the same people that call us animals.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, what's with the custom mask?
Okay, hold on.
Beaten, murdered, treated like dogs. Taking this dust is only illegal in the eyes of the same people that call us animals.
Okay, seriously, they're all there. They're all wearing masks. They all came there knowing that they're going to break the law. Why is Adam even saying this? This is kind of like in Volume 3 when Crow is explaining the Asluminati to the Asluminati.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're
what's
right.
With the custom mask?
That's why we have
Kinda
like
makes
the
you look
masks
like a
and
grin.
stuff here.
We may not want them to know who we are, but we should make sure they never forget what we looked like.
Which is that's such a dumb line. That is such a dumb freaking line.
Now, it's time we got what we deserved.
To get shot at. Hands up, don't shoot! Okay, seriously, some of them are wearing masks. The grunts and stuff are wearing masks. Adam is wearing a mask. Ilya's wearing a mask. Why isn't Sienna Khan and Gira wearing a mask?
Please, we're just trying to pass through.
Well, you animals passed through the wrong town.
This is also straight up the same set piece from Volume 5.
There's no need for violence.
One shot was enough to fizzle out his aura. Sorry, I'm playing the pause there for copyright reasons. There's something off about that move. I don't think I'll be able to figure it out unless I go frame by frame, though. I'll leave that for Mask. I'll leave that for the floof artist. Hey, I have the perfect flank shot on the side of Adam's head. I'm going to try to shoot the guy who's firmly behind cover. What was wrong with Adam's original design? This outfit's different. It doesn't have as much detail in it. It's a lot flatter. A family picture. Yeah, that's a lot of blood for the show.
Oh, freaks!
But what?
I already commented on that the first time. Also, Gira has no abs. These models don't look finished. I just real like. Okay. They're all flat. They all have like really flat colors with no texture or detail in them. The lighting is off. There's a shadow here on Adam's face, facing this way, but then there's shadows on Gira facing that way.
Wasn't necessary. This.
But then the shadows themselves are actually facing that way. Because I guess the sun is like around here somewhere.
Is the very reason they think they can treat.
Gira! He saved your life. He's a hero.
That was amazing!
I don't know. Let's rewind that. Because yeah, you had cover and guys, where's the barrel of his gun? The barrel of his gun is gone. Maybe, you know what? Maybe it's just the no, I'm watching. No, this is 720p. You know what? At least the swing of his blade in this like glowing blade beam, and then the blood splatter is all in a consistent direction. Which, given Volume 5, that is impressive. It's not impressive. In the words of All Might, this was a prerequisite. It doesn't mean you pass. It just means that there's potential. You're all freaks. We all tried killing you, but see what I mean? Did you see the look at the back of Adam's shirt?
This is the very reason they think they can treat.
It doesn't have the intricate petals on it.
He saved your life. He's a.
And again, they already had that model for Volume 4.
Hero.
That was amazing!
He's like flabbergasted that anyone likes him. I am too.
Blake, I'm sorry.
Yeah, why?
I told you it was an accident.
There? It makes no sense.
This wasn't the first time humans have died on missions you led. How many more accidents are there going to be?
I don't know. I'm out there fighting for us, and when you fight, people get hurt. What, do you want me to just abandon our cause?
Yeah.
Like your parents?
No!
Also, is this like the same day that she ends up leaving him? Because they're in Forever Fall.
No. I'm not saying that. I don't know.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought them up.
How you can tell they're horns
I just
now.
get scared when it feels like you don't believe in me
That's
anymore.
something they never got across in Poser.
I never said that.
Look at the back of his shirt there. Let's picture. Little look at yeah, I have everything organized like this. Let's look at a volume 3 shot. These are all the pictures I've used in my I don't have a good shot of the back of his shirt. Well, the point is it's different and it's flat.
Thank you, Blake. It's good to know I've still got you.
Again, where's Blake? Where'd Adam and the other robots go? Yeah, that spinning animation, they do a lot there. That shaky cam is pointless. Ilya and everyone else disappeared behind Adam in that shot. Maybe they're there, maybe you just can't see them. I like that. That's probably my favorite little bit in the trailer. God, the run cycles in the show are so awful. Like, consistently awful. So is that smoke effect. This doesn't look finished. Like, that's the thing, like, this straight up just does not look finished. Okay, Adam's outfit here. So it was just a different outfit earlier.
Adam.
That grin
Let's
on his
move.
face.
You continue to be an extraordinary resource to this organization.
Everything I do is for the Faunus.
I'm sending you back to Vale.
Bunch of stuff we
Adam.
already know. Now this little transition here. That little transition there's pretty neat. I like it.
We received a message from Hazel. The raid on Haven's gonna be more complicated than we thought.
Don't worry.
And there's my
Nothing will
least favorite
stop us
part.
now.
They knew. They knew they were going to run into Huntsman. And he still only brought 5 guys. To everyone on namely Ruby Republic. Not gonna name names, but I will throw this middle finger for you guys for trying to make excuses for this.
It's time I got what I deserved.
Yeah, got what you deserved. Does newer outfit always have that sash? I don't think I ever noticed. Let's go to volume 5. Volume 5, episode 2. Yeah, but I think it looked different. I think they changed it up a little bit. Maybe they just added another effect or texture to it to make it pop out a little more, make it look better. Yeah, because there it is. Yeah, I think they made it brighter. Is the thing. I think they heightened up that red. And they put some more physics on it, make it blow in the wind and stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up the stream. So those were my thoughts on the Adam trailer and the first bit of Deus Ex. I wish it would work a little better, because it had to be like it's just streaming and chugging along and glitching out because my PC is anemic. So until next time, I don't know when I'm gonna stream again. I'm currently working on another Ruby video. It's been a while since I've talked about Ruby on the channel, so I'm working on a Ruby related honest look type video. That'll be out eventually. I'm gonna try having it out by the end of next week. So until next time, I'm Mediocrity4. Thanks for watching.